Retrospect offers the ability to perform a seeded cloud backup. This basically means that if you have a large amount of data you want to write to the cloud, you don't have to directly upload it to the cloud. You can write it to local storage and then ship that backup device to your cloud service provider, and then the cloud service provider can upload it to the cloud for you. This is not available with all services, but services such as Amazon do offer it. To set this up, you would go to Configure and then go to Backup Sets inside Retrospect and click on Create New. And then you would choose Cloud as the type, and then you might give this a name such as My Cloud Storage Device. We'll say My Cloud Storage. And rather than using the option of Amazon S3 or Backblaze, you would choose Local Storage. And then you would select Disk, and after you select Disk, you can pick where you're going to put the data. In my case, I've got a network share I want to use, and it's at 192.168.1. And after you've entered in the path to your storage device, in my case a local NAS device or Drobo, you go to Next. You would decide if you want to encrypt the data. If you're going to write to the cloud, I would highly recommend encrypting your backup. And then you go to Next, choose where you want to put your catalog file, and say Next, and then say Finish. After you've created a cloud set, you can then back up directly to that cloud set, or you can perform a backup set transfer to copy an existing backup to that cloud set that uses local storage. So in this example, I can go to Tools, I can go to Transfer Backup Sets, I can choose a local disk set as my source, choose my cloud set as a destination, and then Retrospect can copy the data from my disk set into my cloud set. After my data gets copied, I can then ship that drive off to my cloud service provider, and the cloud service provider will upload the data to the cloud for me. After the data has been uploaded to the cloud service provider will notify me my files are now available. And I would go into Retrospect and I would go to Configure, I would go to Backup Sets, I would choose this set and go to Properties. And then under the Members tab, I can change the path to the data. So rather than using my local storage, I can now go to Properties, and I can change it from local storage to Amazon S3, and I can enter in the credentials that the cloud service provider gave me to point the data to the new location. So in my case, I can enter in my path and my access key, and then I can enter in my secret key and click OK. And now my cloud set points directly to the cloud rather than my local storage device. Now when I do future backups to this cloud set, the data will be written directly to the cloud, and only the new or changed files will be added rather than having to perform a full backup.